Yo guys, what is going on? It's Lukey here and welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to be giving you guys some tips and tricks on how you can win more games on Warzone, get more kills on Warzone, and just stay alive for longer. So before I do get into today's video, if you do enjoy or if this video does help you out, please consider subscribing to the channel. I am getting closer to 20,000 subscribers and I really want to hit it, so if you could help me out, that would be very much appreciated. Anyway, let's just get into this. So the first tip I have for you guys is about the money in this game. Now, to get money, you find it in random places in the map. You can loot it, you can get out of loot boxes, and all of that kind of stuff. Money can get you a lot of things, and one of the most important things it can probably get you is a loadout drop, or it can get you a redeploy for a teammate. So I always recommend you guys having 4,500 cash spare on you at all times. Don't go spending all of your cash on unnecessary things. I don't recommend you guys just blasting it all at once. I recommend you guys, first of all, at the very beginning of the game, I recommend you guys getting 4,500 cash first, and then if any of your teammates die, you can actually go ahead and redeploy them, and they can come back into the game, and it'll help you out a lot. Trust me, it really does help, because 3 teammates is a lot better than 2. An extra teammate is always helpful. So I recommend you guys keeping 4,500 cash on you at all times, just in case you have to redeploy a teammate. Also, another thing on this game is you can actually use your own class setups in Warzone. Now, the way you do this is you can buy it at a buy station, and I think it costs 6,000 cash. I might be wrong, I can't quite remember, but I'm pretty sure it's around about 6,000 cash. And when you do this, you get a little care package thingy, you chuck it on the floor, and you can actually go ahead and get your class ups that you guys want. Now, if you guys want to know the best class ups to use in Warzone, I have made a video on that, so make sure to go ahead and check those videos out. But I strongly recommend you guys get in this. So the first thing I recommend you guys doing is making sure you have enough. So what I mean by this is a lot of people make the same mistake of saving up 6,000 cash, and as soon as they get the 6,000 cash, they go ahead and spend it all on the class setup. And I recommend not doing this. I recommend you guys saving up around about 11,000, just so once you actually buy the class setups, you can actually have enough still to revive a teammate if you have to. So basically what I mean by this is, like I said before, a lot of people get in the game and they instantly just buy, they save up 6,000 and they buy the class setups, and that is the wrong thing to do, because after they've brought the class setups, they're going to have 0 cash left, and if your teammates die, you're not going to have enough money to redeploy a teammate. So before you actually consider buying the class setup crate, I recommend you guys making sure you have enough after you've bought it to actually go ahead and redeploy a teammate if you need to. So it's always handy, and it's always important that you have 4,500 cash on you at all times. So think about buying stuff before you buy it. Don't waste your cash, because cash is very important in this game. The next tip I want to go ahead and talk about is actually teaming up with people you know. That is probably the #1 thing. A lot of people probably are just going into it solo on their self. They're partying up with random people, and that is not going to end well at all, because you're not going to be able to communicate with them. They're probably not going to be the best people at the game, so you're probably not going to win the game. So what I recommend you guys doing is getting a bunch of good people and partying up with them, and then once you party up with them, you'll win a lot more games. Now, if you guys don't have anyone to play with, then of course you can use my comment section to find people to play with. Just leave your Activision ID in the comment section below, party up with a few other people from the comment section below, and I'm sure you guys will win a lot more games that way. Now, like I was saying, communication is key, and the communication is going to be really important. Now, a little thing people don't know is that you can actually go ahead and ping people. As you guys saw just then, I literally just did it. I pinged those 2 enemies. There was an enemy down below, and you can ping them. Now, to ping things, if you press it up on the D-pad and you look at like a gun or something, you will ping it, and your teammates will know that you have pinged the weapon. So I strongly recommend you guys pinging weapons and pinging armor crates and all of that kind of stuff, because it's going to help you a lot. If you guys need to ping an enemy, you can actually double press the up button and that will actually give you a dangerous marker or something. So instead of it being a normal marker, it will be a red marker, and your teammates will know that there is an enemy nearby. So I strongly advise you to go ahead and use that. Another thing as well is, as you guys can see now, you don't die straight away. You have a second chance of living, and you have a second chance of actually winning the game. So as soon as you die, don't go quitting the game, because you actually get put into the gulag showers. And once you do this, all you need to do is get 1 kill and you can respawn. As you guys can see here, I just did it, got 1 kill, I released, and then I actually ended up winning this game. So yeah, don't just leave the game as soon as you die. Anyway, the next little tip for you guys I have is to land at each of the locations each game. So each game I recommend you landing at a unique and different location. There's a lot of different locations on the map you can land at, so each time you spawn in, I recommend you guys trying out each of the locations first. A lot of people make the same mistake of going to the exact same location every single time they deploy, but I recommend you guys experimenting a little bit and trying out all the different locations. Some of them are easier than others as they have less enemies, some of them will have more loot and all of that kind of stuff. So I definitely recommend you guys trying out all the different locations, and you guys will most probably find a location that you like the most. The next little tip I have for you guys is making sure your settings are good. In Warzone, your settings are probably going to have to be a little bit different than usual. So if you guys don't know as well, by the way, you can actually have square maps now on Modern Warfare. This is the same for multiplayer as well, but I definitely recommend you guys sticking on the square map instead of the circle map, as you can actually see a lot more of the minimap and it'll help you guys out a lot. Another little tip as well is, when you actually die, when your teammates die for example, you can actually ping people on the map. So when you are dead and you are a teammate and your teammates are still alive or whatever, if you look at the map, you can actually ping places on the map for your teammate, so that is very, very helpful as well. You can ping enemies and all of that kind of stuff, so if you see anyone shooting on the minimap, you can actually go ahead and ping them for your teammate and they will know exactly where they are. You can also ping things like crates and all of that other kind of stuff, so I hugely recommend you guys making sure you do that. The last little tip is going to be to pick up a lot of gas masks, because this is going to help you when you obviously are in the gas. You can survive it a little bit longer. If you look in the bottom left, you can see the gas the gas mask meter of how much it's got left in it, and they do run out after a while, so you will have to get a new one. Another mistake people make are not putting on their armor. If you look in the bottom left, you can actually go ahead and see how much armor plates you have on. They are the blue lines, and basically you can have 3 armor plates on. So every single time you get an armor plate, look at the bottom left, see if your armor is full, and if it's not full, put that armor plate on, because it's going to be really, really helpful. Now the last little thing I want to actually go ahead and include as well is sharing your money, and you can actually drop weapons and armor plates and all of that stuff for other people. So just like any other battle royale, like Fortnite and all of that kind of stuff, you can drop people ammo, you can drop people money, you can drop weapons, and you can drop all of that kind of stuff. So I really recommend you guys dropping your teammates stuff if they need it. Anyway, that has been it for today's video. Thank you for watching. If this video did help you, or if you did enjoy, please consider subscribing, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.